Where is Ryan?
I don't know.
You know something? You are a worse liar than my 4-year-old.
Look, Vicky, I just got here, okay? Ryan's gone.
And you don't know where?
You heard him. He's handling this by himself.
Wait. You know, he's someplace probably in a lot of danger.
Well, of course he is. After all, Ryan hasn't saved anyone in at least a week.
All right, Brett, this is serious. We have to do something to find him. He could be in big trouble.
I know.
Carl.
About moving the wedding up. Spencer, I'm gonna do it, believe me, all right? Because if I don't get Paulina to the altar before the stockholders meeting, there may not be a wedding at all, okay? That's Paulina, I gotta go, all right?
I'll see you at Tops, unless I hear otherwise.
Whew. Hey, gorgeous, how was work?
Work was work.
I
need to ask you something.
What a quinky-dink. I need to ask you something, too.
Me first, and you're not gonna like it. We have to put the wedding off.
I'm really glad you're still here, Senator.
Well, I was just on my way out.
Well, then I'm glad I caught you. You know, we always cross paths, and I never get a chance to really speak to you.
Yes, perhaps we'll do that sometime, but if you saw my press conference, you'll know that now is the good time.
Well, I'll be very brief. You were very impressive just now.
My job was not to impress, it was to get the word out about a fugitive. Now, if you'll excuse me, my wife needs my attention.
So does your public persona.
I beg your pardon?
I do images, professionally.
Thank you, but I already have one.
Yes, but it needs work. I mean, not a lot of work, just a little fine-tuning would really make all the difference.
And you would be the fine-tuner? Excuse me, but my time is important.
I understand that.
Well, then perhaps you'll also understand that I'm not interested.
Or you would be if you heard my ideas.
You know, even if my image did need some improvement, I would never, and I underscore never, allow a pushy and abrasive woman like yourself to get anywhere near it.
Well, then you obviously have no idea what I could do for you, Senator Harris.
Oh, I think I do. And it would be damaging at best.
Senator.
Please, go honk your wares somewhere else.
Have you seen Brett around?
It's not my job to keep track of your girlfriends.
Oh, well, excuse him, why? I just thought maybe you would have seen her around.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something potentially dangerous. Don't pay any attention to me.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I did see her leave about 10 minutes ago, and she was in a big hurry.
Oh, that's great. She didn't say goodbye. Didn't say where she was going. Well, this is going to be a wonderful night. Wonderful.
Black King to White Knight. Deadly precipitation in Canada? What? Come on, come on, come on. Do nothing until I contact you.
This is a message from Carl to Ryan.
Deadly precipitation. Deadly rain. Ian Rain is in Canada. This is a message from Carl warning Ryan not to come to Canada, but probably sorry.
Oh, no.
Is there a problem?
Oh, just a date about to be trashed, that's all.
With Brett?
Yeah, dinner in about an hour.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be there. Who could resist such a cute ponytail?
Yeah, well, thank you very much. If you see her, I'll be in my office, okay? Is everything okay?
No, as a matter of fact, everything isn't okay. There's something very wrong.
Anything I can do to help?
I thought that the reporters had all gone home.
Oh, Grant can handle them.
I hope so.
Excuse me, Senator, would you mind answering just a couple of quick questions? Off the record.
That depends on the questions.
Okay, here's the deal. I heard your wife had a session with a police hypnotist. Was that about Canada?
Where did you hear this?
Was she trying to remember more details about that cave up there?
Just where the hell are you getting your information?
be kidding me, right?
Sorry, honey, there's just too much going on at Cory right now.
You mean with the stock takeover? What does that have to do with us?
Well, Rachel has so much more tied up in this company than just financial investments. It's emotional. It's a part of Mac to her.
So are you.
But how can we get married when she's fighting so hard to save something that's so important to her, to the whole family?
Paulina, our wedding is not going to take away from her fight.
But if all Rachel can think about is who's gobbling up Cory's stock, how can she enjoy the wedding? And I want her to enjoy the wedding.
Listen, having Rachel enjoy the wedding is a tall order even without the takeover, Paulina.
Jake, Rachel is doing everything she can to hold on to this company. She doesn't need another distraction.
Well, I mean, if maybe I can help. She can tell me what her agenda is, and I can lend her a hand. Anything to move us to the altar more quickly.
I can't talk about strategy.
Because you don't trust me.
No, it's a Cory problem. We just can't have this wedding in August.
Okay, that's fine. Let's move it up, and that'll take the pressure off.
Are you crazy? Move the wedding up to when?
Well, a couple of weeks.
No way, that's impossible.
Why?
There's not enough time, Jake.
Paulina, I will handle everything. Rachel doesn't have to lift a finger, and she can concentrate on the Cory takeover.
Really? You'll handle everything.
All she has to do is show up.
And me, what do I do?
Help her.
Jake McKinnon, what are you up to?
So Ryan followed Maggie, who went to the motel where Ian was staying.
She knew exactly where she could hide out.
Yes. And she knew how to pass herself off as that woman's cousin?
Maggie isn't one to let mere circumstance get in her way.
Yes, it's nice to have an intelligent child.
It's nice to have a child stay in one place. Damn it. This is the second time she's run away. When is she going to learn some responsibility?
Well, I have a feeling she's learning that right about now.
Rachel, this isn't some cute little prank. She's been hanging out with a felon.
Well, we don't know that Ian's a felon.
Wanted by the police is good enough for me.
Hello, honey. Dinner will be ready in a bit.
Sorry, Rachel, I just recently lost my appetite. I'm gonna take a walk.
Maggie, are you going to keep carrying on like this until we go back to California?
I don't know where you get your ideas, Daddykins. I'm going home with you.
Well, I'll go check on dinner.
Oh, no, you don't have to leave us, really.
I think maybe you and your father have some things to talk about.
I think not.
Maggie, don't you leave this room.
See how sweet he is?
I am still your father, and you are still legally underage.
So?
So I can force you to come home with me.
You don't care where I am.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, listen, if you think that this come home bit is what fathers do, forget it. You don't care where I go, and I know it.
Honey, I don't think you're giving your father a fair shake. He does care about your welfare, and he does love you.
It's a little bit too late. And as for me being underage, doesn't matter. I can take care of myself.
Oh, I see. Spending the night in jail is real proof of that.
Oh, one night, and I survived. Proof I'm a survivor.
Maggie, I don't understand you.
Is that ever an understatement?
Why would you want to stay in Bay City? All your friends are back home.
I've made friends here.
Criminal friends like Ian Rain? Is that the type of friend you like?
Ian has not done anything wrong.
The man abducted a senator's wife, kept her prisoner in a cave, wormed his way into this house, broke into Rachel's things, has probably been spying on her, maybe even manipulating company stock.
Stop
destroying...
it! Okay? I'm not going to listen to your lies anymore.
What is wrong?
That's where Ryan keeps his gun, but it's gone. He must be in danger.
Okay, not necessarily. I mean, he's on the force now. Maybe he's just carrying his gun.
If he's working officially.
But he's been taken off this case.
He's gone off on his own.
That's why they didn't know where he was at headquarters.
He's gone after Ian.
Oh, he just cannot leave this alone.
And whose fault is that?
Look, Ryan had a real gut feeling that Carl was still alive. He was never comfortable with the fact that Carl was his father in the first place.
I know. Ryan and I talked about that. We talked about a lot of things. So what are we going to do about this?
We are going to find Ryan and warn him.
But we don't know where he is, so how are we going to do that?